Hi everyone, I'm back. So we're going to make today the very famous cream puff and eclair. So in making it, we have to make first our chew pastry. And we need the following ingredients. For our ingredients, we need the following. We need 1 cup of flour sifted, 1 cup of water, 3 eggs, half cup of butter, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1.5 teaspoon of sugar. Okay, so these are our ingredients for our chew pastry. So now what to do? We have to add the butter, sugar, and salt in 1 cup of water. Now we're going to bring it to boil. We have to boil the water, butter, sugar, and salt. Then turn off fire. Then add the flour while stirring continuously. So you have to continuously stir your chew pastry while it is still hot. Okay, and in this stage, you can now add the eggs one at a time. Okay, add the eggs one at a time. So it will look like this. Then add the other egg. Okay. Continuously stir. Actually, I have my mixer, but then since most of the students do not have it, so I decided to do it manually. This is the consistency of our chew pastry. Now we can put this in our pastry bag and it's ready to bake. Okay, now we're ready to make our cream puff. Okay, so if you do not have a pastry bag, in making the cream puff, you can just use 2 spoons. Okay, make it into a ball, form it into a ball. Okay, like this. With the help of your 2 spoons, form into ball and put onto a greased baking pan. Since I do not have wax paper and I have aluminum foil, so I just used aluminum foil to cover my pan. Okay, so be sure that it has distances, at least 1 to 2 inches apart. Okay, proper distance. So that is with the aid of, okay, with the aid of 2 spoons. Now we can try using our pastry bag. So first you have to cut the edge of your pastry bag. Be careful, not very big. And then turn this like this. Okay. And insert your hand like this. So it's easier for you to put the chew pastry. So it can be with the aid of a spoon or with your rubber scraper. With the help of this, you can make uniform cream puff. Okay? And then push. Ayan. And okay, so you can push to make it round. Okay, so we'll make cream puff on this pan and eclair on the other pan. Okay. Cream puff here. So you can remove the points. Okay, so look at the difference of the one using spoon and the rest which are using the pastry bag. Okay, this time we're going to make eclairs. Okay, so hold it like this, then push, then end. Be sure it has spaces in between. Okay, make sure that you have okay, uniform eclairs. So I think we can make 12. So take note, pastries have more butter. Okay, so eclair is an example of a pastry. And then one more. Okay. Okay, now we are going to put this, we're going to bake this for 45 to 50 minutes at 425 degrees Fahrenheit. So these are our eclairs and these are our cream puff. They are now ready for the oven. Now, let's make our filling. So, we have, okay, 2 cups of milk. Here, I use only evaporated milk. And then, 2/3 of refined sugar, 1/3 cup all-purpose flour, 2 egg yolks, and then, since I do not have lemon, I just used orange, okay, orange rind from the New Year fruit. And then of course lastly we'll be using a little of vanilla. Now we're ready to make our filling, so we just have to add the sugar, okay, in our milk, and then the flour. Okay, we're going to add the flour, mix it well, and then we're going to cook this over low fire, stirring consistently so that we will not burn it. Okay, tuloy-tuloy ang halo natin ito sa ating pagluluto. Siguraduhin yung na-mix nyo mabuti, ha. Be sure to mix everything well. Okay, we'll just put the flavorings, the egg yolks, and the vanilla later. Okay, so let's cook this. Okay, so we will cook it here over low fire while we are stirring it continuously so that we will not burn this filling. Okay. So in cooking this, try to use heavy saucepan, pan, okay, and then you can use whisk or wooden spoon. Okay, so we continuously stir this because we do not want it to get burned. Okay, because it will burn easily, especially it has milk and sugar. So this is the custard filling. Same ingredients in making the what we call leche flan. Okay. Okay, so when it is sticky already, continuously stir again. Okay, and you can stop cooking it. Okay, now here is our finished product, our eclair, and our cream puff, and our cream filling. Now we are ready to assemble this pastry. Now we are back. We're going to put this cream filling inside our finished product. So to put this cream filling, so we need a piping bag, okay, with a star tip on it. So fill this with our prepared cream filling. Okay, you know what, it's so delicious. It tastes orange. Okay, so this is an orange flavored cream filling. So push it inside. Okay, just put enough. Okay, so open. I already opened the cream puff, and then we just have to, using this piping bag, put the cream filling and then close it. Or you can just squeeze inside. Okay. You don't have to open. And then for our eclair, on one side of it, okay, for our eclair, on one side of it, you just have to push, okay. You can feel that you are already feeling the eclair, okay, so it's kind of heavy. Then later on, we're going to dip this in chocolate. So this is eclair and this is cream puff. In filling our eclair, so just fill it on one end, okay, push the filling there. Oh, it feels heavy, and then pour. Okay, so that's it. That is for the eclair. So in one end or on one at the bottom, you can put it at the bottom, because on top you are going to dip it in chocolate. Okay. So this filling also will be used in our other pastry shell products. Okay, they are still on cooking in our pan. Now here are our pastry shells. Okay, we're going to make the pastry shells. So we have to grease the tart shells. Okay, so I have round and both. So we also have here the pastry cream. So all you have to do is to fill up these pastry shells with the pastry crust. Okay, then we're going to put the cream filling. Okay, so here are our pastry shells. So just like in our buko pie, we're going to cook these pastry shells in our pan, in our heavy stainless pan. Okay, so we have to arrange your pastry shells in the pan, and then we're going to put this in we're going to cook this over low fire. Okay, so they will be cooked for about maybe 10 minutes or until golden brown or until they are done. Okay, now you see here is our cooked, okay, pan cooked pastry shell. So we are going to put, okay, we're going to put the same filling we used for our eclairs and cream puff. Okay, now we are ready to pipe our cream filling, okay, the orange cream filling in our prepared pastry shells. Then I also prepared small fruits, fresh fruits. Okay, so I have here banana. I opened the fruit cocktail. I also have orange and pomelo. I will just try whatever is available. So for you, whatever fresh fruits you have, you can try it on top. Okay, you can use them as toppings for your pastry, for your fresh fruit pastry. Okay, as long as you are going to cut them into small pieces. Okay, so let's start assembling them. So we are ready to put our custard filling on our pastry shell. So just be confident. Press it. Press enough. Okay. Just fill it. Okay. Filling, be sure that you fill, okay, the pastry shell well. Okay. As easy as that. So you can put any other fruits you would like on top. Of course, the fruits in season are best. Okay. So, and then we have these small pastry shells. Okay. And then, we can now put the fresh fruits on top. Okay, so I'll put banana. Okay, push it there. But when you put, be sure to press it. Then later, we're going to make it stable. We're going to put clear gelatin. Okay, to cover this, to make it shiny. Then we're going to put orange, fresh orange. Okay. And then we'll try also tidbits. Okay, pineapple, tidbits. So here you need a lot of patience in putting the toppings for this. I cannot find my hand gloves, so I'll just use the spoon. Okay, so later on we're going to put clear gelatin, so I'll just continue this. To decorate our eclair, since I do not have chocolate, okay, I'll just use the simple syrup, okay, simple caramel, and I will also put this on top of our cream puff. Okay. So we will wait for it until it becomes golden brown, and then we will pour it over the cream puff and eclair. Okay, we will wait for it until it becomes golden brown. Then we will pour it over the products. Okay, a little more. Okay, now we will pour our syrup on top of our cream puff. Okay, to make it shiny and attractive. Ooh. Okay, we'll also add some to our eclair since I do not have chocolate. So this simple syrup can be used. Okay, this caramel. How many of you like caramel? Okay. Now when working with sugar, you have to be very careful because it's hotter than water. Okay, so these are our pastries. So these are our products. So our eclair, but then since I do not have chocolate, so I only use caramel. Okay, and here are our pastries. Okay, so we have fresh fruit pastries using different fresh tropical fruits, and then at the center we have the cream puff. Okay, so please like and share, and don't forget to subscribe. I hope you learned some.